Everyone, it's Rhonda here with the Salem, Ohio Public Library. I want to share with you today how you can save money using technology. Before we get to the good stuff though, I want to do a brief explanation on how you can provide some financial relief in your home by just doing some of these basic measures to help kind of control your utilities within your home. Switch to energy efficient light bulbs. Change air filters frequently. Keep air vents open and clear. Replace old appliances. Seal air leaks around the windows. Budget utility bills for the year. Now, I want to take a pause on this one for a second, and I just want to acknowledge that this may not work for everyone. I know that some people have tried this in the past and ended up having a bill that they needed to kind of make up and pay for at the end of the year. So it is certainly in your best interest to talk with your utility company, maybe even look back on some of your previous bills to see the ebb and flow of what you are using. In my personal situation, this works out really well for me because in the summers I have a very low heating bill, but in the winter I have a very high heating bill. And so instead of paying $180 in the winter and maybe just 40 or 50 in the summer, instead I pay roughly $90 all year round, and it really does a good job at balancing itself out. So make sure you do your research before you do this. Now we can get to the good stuff. We are going to take the smart route today. We're going to learn about different things that we can use around our house that provide us with some smart features that can help us sort of bring down the cost of living. The first thing we're going to discuss is a smart thermostat. These can cost anywhere from $200 to $400. These thermostats can help you regulate room temperatures, turn on and off from any device, and can even turn itself off when you're not home. They're proven to save money on the electric bill each month, and they use remote sensors to address areas in your home that are underheated or cooled. You should choose a thermostat that works with your type of home, and make sure that you are checking the compatibility with the features of your HVAC. They offer control options. They are set up with a smartphone app, and most models can be controlled using Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant. And last, there is a fun little feature that you can use in the app called geolocation, where you sort of create a perimeter around your house that the app recognizes, and it maximizes your energy efficiency. It lets the thermostat turn off the HVAC when you aren't home and then turn it back on before you return. Then there are smart plugs. Smart plugs are a simple way to automate the wired devices in your home. To set it up, all you have to do is plug it into an outlet and connect to your Wi-Fi. If you follow the directions in the compatible app on your phone or tablet, and you can just simply plug in any wired appliance like a lamp or a fan into your smart plug, and you'll now be able to control them on your phone from wherever you are. You can use these on specific electronics such as TVs or air conditioners, and you can also use them in all of your outlets. Plus, again, depending on your model, you might also be able to set automated schedules and use voice assistants like Alexa or Google Assistant. Smart appliances can definitely be a little bit more on the higher end of expenses. However, they certainly have been known to save money in the long run. Smart appliances can be controlled through a device, normally your phone or tablet. These are pretty neat because not only does the things like the dishwasher end up saving some of the water that goes through it so that you're not wasting so much, or even if you just have the refrigerator where you can track expiration dates, you can order groceries within a set schedule, you can even browse the internet or use voice control for a more hands-free experience. You should also think about trying smart bulbs. These are installed like a normal light bulb. You download the app, and from there, you then can set up features like color changing or geofencing, which is the same, pretty much the same as the geolocation that we had discussed a little bit earlier. You set up a parameter with that, and once it's set up in the app, it can turn the lights off or on depending on where you are within the radius. So if you leave the house after you're about a mile away, if that's what you set, it will turn all of the lights off. And if you want them all to be on when you come home, then that app will recognize that you were on your way. And once you're about a mile down the road, it's going to go ahead and light your house up for you. And the last two things I'm going to discuss here are you should think of investing in a leak detector. I, for one, had no idea that these existed, and it's pretty neat to know. These can cost anywhere from $50 to $700. Yeah, you heard me right, depending on what features you want. Some are harder to install, while others are as simple as just plugging it in. These devices sense water leaks before they get out of hand, and it gives you a heads up if something's amiss with your kitchen sink or washing machine, refrigerator, water heater, dishwasher, toilet, or plumbing. The sensor is designed to connect you with your smartphone, tablet, or computer, and you'll be able to track the device in real time. You'll get an alert if the device detects water, so you can take action quick. It puts you in control of what's going on in your home. With higher skill versions, you can even turn off your water remotely if a pipe ever bursts. And lastly, I just want to go over smart security cameras. And for this example, I want to use the Ring Alarm Security System. Now, this is a much more affordable option. However, there are different layers of it. So, for instance, if you are just looking for basic home monitoring, you don't need it to really go off to a police department if somebody happens to walk by or come into your home, but instead you're just trying to get video of it, then at that point you can go ahead and set this up quite easily and with very little expenses. However, if you want the more higher end of this, then you do need a plan. And in those plans, it can provide things like 24/7 monitoring, and it will also record some of that video for you, and it'll keep it stored. I think it's for maybe 30 days or whatnot, but make sure that you check with the company to see what best suits you. They offer things like motion detector and range extenders. It's a base station, keypad, and contact sensors. And you can also add additional components to meet your security needs depending on the size of your home. So that is all that I have for you today, but I will be making another video next week learning or teaching you about how we can use things like couponing to save money on groceries, and then also about different apps that we can use to help us better understand our budget and to possibly invest a little more into our savings. Okay, everybody, have a great day.